activities, introduction to the starter interface, how to import, how to export, the essence of importing and exporting data. Then we also look at saving the file that you have. So today we are going to be learning how to merge data sets. Okay, I hope my network is still good. Can you hear me, please? Okay, all right. So the reason I ask is because sometimes my network work with lights. Okay. So this is what we're able to cover last class. And one of the feedback that I got was that I should try to slow down, that I was a bit faster than expected. So I'm going to take it slow, but if you notice that I'm still going too far, please call me back. So in the last class, we look at do file, how to create a do file, how to export, how to import. So today we are going to be talking about how to create a log file. So I will start from here. The first thing is, what is a log file? And I have these notes. I will still forward it to us. Maybe immediately after this class, I will send it to our mail so that you can use it on your own. A log file keeps a record of everything we do in a session. Now, if you want to create a do file, it's the same way you create a log file. So let me take you to the output interface. This is the output interface. If you want to create a do file, can somebody direct me to how to create a do file? Let's test that we know how to create a do file now. Anybody? Direct me, direct me. It's a bit low, like you are far from your phone. Yes, better now. Okay, to create a do file, this one. Okay, so this is how to create a do file. Just, do you have two gadgets in the same place? Okay, Mr. Latunde. You will have to reduce the volume of the second one, please. No, try to work on the volume, please. Do you see that I did not hear myself now? Hmm. You will have to reduce the volume. Thank you so much. Okay, so to create a do file, all you need to do is to just come here. The icon we have below graphics, you click on it and it will open a new do file. Okay. So if you want to create a log file, you come here and you say, you click on log and you click begin. Then one thing I used to tell people is, when you are creating a log file or you want to save your data set, you want to export, you should tell starter or any software you are using where to save the file. Is very important, because I've seen a lot of people that will say, I'm saving it, I can't find it. It's because you are not locating, like you don't know where you are saving your work to. That is why you are having issue. So my own, I already have desktop and I'm saving it in Cohort 4 here. Then I will give it a name. This is log file. For example, I've been using example. Then you say save. It will keep the record of anything that you are doing. So if I import, for the sake of those that were not in class, I will still take us through how to import. Click File, go to Import, pick the data set that the file type that you want to bring in, and I want to bring in Excel. So you click Browse. When you click on Browse, then you should know the one that you want to import. All these I use them for as example in the previous class, so they are the same thing. I will just take one and I will say open. It's loading. That's why you have this place here. It is loading. You can see this tiny space here. It is still loading, but the data set is here. Don't forget to click on Import First Row as variable names. So you see this ABC, it will automatically change and put the main name there, and this is it. This is the variable name, and you will say OK. It is loading. If you look at this corner, you see that something is rotating there. Okay, so can you see now? Can you see now? Please. So this is how to import. You have your data set here, and if you want to look at what you have here, you will need to go to where? Somebody should help me. If I want to look at this data set, let's say I want to browse the data set that I have, or I want to just I want to edit. Maybe I want to modify it. Can somebody direct me to how to do that? Anybody, please? Okay, I can type it. Okay, and I'll say enter. It will bring it. Thank you so much, Mr. Adeshina. This is the work, right? Which other method? Any other person that can contribute? If I don't want to go this route, okay? Thank you so much. So I can either browse it or edit. And I believe by now we know the difference between edit and this browse, right? So I'll just come here and it will still give me the same results. I'll be able to see my data sets at the back end. The reason I'm doing this is to test how this log file works. So if you want your work to be saved as if you have it in your Microsoft Word, it's important for you to create a log file. That means anything you are doing, the recording will be in your log file. So you don't need to be doing copy and paste from this end. That's the whole essence. I will try to do some things. We are not there yet. I just want to tabulate some things so you will know how log file work. Let's say this is a descriptive analysis. I want to know the proportion and the frequency of my population that I have. How many people are from North Central, Northeast, Northwest? I have the table like this. And if it's I know of ages there, let's say I want to summarize some things if I already know the data. I think, is this age? Okay, this is age. If I have this table or this one now, all this work, and I don't want to start copying, but just in case, let me just throw this. If you want to just copy your work from this result window and you want to go and format it in Excel, just like students will do, data analysts will do, like there's a way your client wants you to present the work, you can copy it from here. So when you highlight it and you right click on it, please copy it as a table. Copy as table. Then you bring it to the Excel or anywhere you want to put it. You paste it there directly and you'll be able to format your work. This is just by the way. I just want to throw light on it. Okay, so this is it. If I copy it, how many did I open? Okay, but this did not paste well. I want to copy it as table. Okay, so this is how it's supposed to be. I'll just copy it direct. Then you can format. I'm not teaching Excel today because we can also remove this 1, 2, 3 and we split that space. So you can copy it directly, then you come here to format your table. Now, let's go and check the log file. Let's say I'm done. This is what I call session. I talked about, I say a log file keeps a record of everything we do in a session. Session means you are still, this particular one that you are still doing. If I close it now and start another work, that's like another session entirely. So let's say I'm done with this. I'm not going to save it because I have it already. This is just like a revision of what we did the last class. Now, in this cohort, I will just look for, this is what I saved. This is log file example, the one I saved now. So if I open this, I should see all the work that I did. You see, this is how it will keep the record. So it is important for you to create a log file when you are working. In fact, it should be the first thing. When you want to clean your data and you know that maybe your client will request for it, because that's one of the things about starter. People should be able to trace what you have done. Not that you have done something and you just send it to them and everybody will just take it like that. They will be able to trace it and say, no, what you did in this place, I don't want it that way. I want it this way. And you yourself, when you have your log file, your do file, you just go there and edit that particular things that your client is complaining about. I hope it is clear. Is it clear? Okay. So that is about log file. Please, I don't want us to take it like data analysis like something that is difficult, because I noticed that a lot of people think, no, it should be more than this. No, are you sure? Is that all? Don't you think it's not complete? No, you want to create a log file, that is how to do it. You want to create a do file, you already know how to do it. You want to import, that is how to import. It is not difficult. It is not. That is how to create it. Starter is not hard, just simple command. And I've been talking about how to use a point and click. Use the menu bar, go there, click on it, read. You can also seek help. I mentioned that in the previous class. You can, if you know what you want to do, let's say I want to do regression and I'm not sure of the command, I don't know where to go to in the menu bar, type help, then put regression. It will give you direction. I believe we already know how to do that because it's in that recording of what we did in the last class. Now, inside do file, we have talked about all these ones. It's just a revision. Simple command that we use. Can somebody help me? What do we use sum or summa? What do we use sum for? Anybody, please. What's the essence of us using sum? What is it for? And when do we supposed to use sum or summarize? Anybody, please. Am I still here? Please let me know if network throw me out. Okay. Thank you so much. That is it. So when you use sum, it means you want to have the summary of your work. So let me add that when you are doing analysis, summarize, you should use it for when you have numeric data. If you summarize all your data set, it will give you value. It will do the work for you. But it will not make sense for you to do some summary of categorical variable. So let's just test something now. I mentioned that we have like a kind of inbuilt data set that you can use. It is labeled as auto. Let's say this is it. If I look at it from the back end, this is what I have. This is automobile data set. But let's say you are new to it and you have this data, a client just sent this to you and you want to work with it. You will come here and you just want to summarize. These are basic things that we use. You'll be able to see. Oh, when you summarize it, it will give you the name. This is the variables. It will tell you the number of observation you have, the average value, the standard deviation, the minimum and maximum. The reason I say you will use it for numeric value or numeric data set is, imagine you having average of male and female. It will give you value, but does it make sense? It will not bring any meaningful value. So for this price now, you can look for average, mean price. You can look for that. This one is talking about mileage. This is it. And that's that will take us to another. You can describe the data. We talked about it in the previous class. Describe. This is it. Then when you describe, you'll be able to see the variable label. What is labeled as? Make. What is the meaning of that? It's talking about this is telling you that you have observation of 74, variable 12. We talked about the difference between observation and variable in the last class. So please check it so you understand the difference. Then the file is already telling you that this is 1978 automobile data, the data that you want to work with. This is the label. The date it was collected or when it was saved, this is it. Now, the variable make that you are seeing there, it is labeled as make and model. It's talking about the model of that particular car. Then this is the price. This MPG is mileage. Rep is talking about repair recording 1978. Then this is headroom. This is trunk. This is the weight, length. All this variable label you'll be able to see. So I don't need to contact anybody to come and interpret this data for me before I begin to work with it. So this is how to explore your data set. You can summarize, you can describe, you can tabulate in some cases. If you have categorical variable, you will tabulate. That one will give you something, it will give you a meaningful value, because when you tabulate, you are going to be getting frequency and percentage. Okay, so and when you want to save your data set, we also talk about it. The command is to save, but if you are a beginner, just use the point and click, go to file, then you will see save or save as. Then save your data appropriately. Make sure you put it in the right place. And what the log file is used for is here. The log file will start to record everything. So if you close a session and you still want to record your work, make sure you go to file and click on log, begin, and start again. Now, I want us to understand some things about the starter command. We call it syntax. Commands are usually lowercase. I mentioned that. So when you are writing, if you want to write describe, please don't start with capital letter. It's always in lowercase. You can abbreviate many commands, and that is why when you say want to do summarize, you can write it as sum. It will still work. When you have regression, you want to do regression, you can still write it as reg. It will work, and things like that. Now, exploring variable with basic command. When you use summarize, that means you want to get the mean, standard deviation, minimum, and maximum. So when I say that starter is case sensitive, this is what I'm saying. I'm talking about the command, not how you save your data. For example, if I want to describe this price. Let's say I want to describe what is it made of. Well, okay, is labeled as, or I want to summarize, I want to get the mean of this price alone. And I do it like this. I believe you can see, right? Are you with me? Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I want to summarize price, and I put this command like this. You can see, I also mentioned that for those that are joining us for the first time, If you want to pick any variable here, all you need to do is to use this. You can see a kind of download button beside each of these. Can you see each of the variable? So you will see this one that is pointing down, as if you want to download something. That is what you will use. But some people, when they get too comfortable, and when they are typing their command, you want to summarize price, you just come and you put price. It will tell you there's no variable like that. Why is it saying that? Because the variable that you have here, this is small letter price. I can also add another variable, and I will label that one as, for example, I want to generate price to be equal to missing. So it will generate for me. So there's difference between this price that is in small letter and the one in capital letter. So that is what I mean by it is case sensitive. Your command should be written in small letter, and make sure that when you want to talk about any variable here, you put it in the command window the way it is. Not that you will write foreign and you will put it as capital letter. It is not, there's nothing like that here. If you say tabulate foreign, okay, that's in small letter. But if I put, there's nothing like that. That's what, so when you, one thing about starter is, if you get error, what all you need to do is to find out why is it giving me error. It's only telling you that this variable foreign not found, it is not there. When you look at this page, you see that there's nothing like foreign here. What you have is foreign in small letter, not the one that is with capital letter. I hope it is clear when I say starter is case sensitive. Is it clear, please?
Yeah, just one question.
Go ahead, sir.
When you typed generate price,
Mm.
that 74 missing value generated, what does it mean, sir?
It's because I say generate. Do you see? When you see this dot in starter, it means missing. I asked this to generate a variable for me that it is title price, and I say you should make it to be missing. Do you get? I did not assign value to it. Look at it. Do you see? Missing value. So if I want to start putting numbers here, let's do that. Let's say I'm doing data entry. You know, one of the skill that you can monetize in data analysis is data entry. If a client should give you maybe like questionnaires and they say do the data entry, or they have it in PDF and they want you to convert it to whether Excel or anything, you can do it in starter. Now let's say I have price, this second price now, and this particular one, maybe it's like 5,000. Do you see? You can now start writing. Maybe this one is like 6,500. Do you get? 7. This is 4. So like that. And I can also do something. That's how to generate. You see all these things that I'm doing. Even though I'm doing it manually, starter will keep the record for you, which you can use and put in your do file and keep it. So the next time you want to do this same work, you don't need to type it again. All you need to do is to just bring it here. If you have your do file, you open your do file. I want it to be the last thing that we do, because me, I will keep the record of all that we have been doing. If I keep this record now, let's see. Because that day I was trying to explain this do file and it look as if it's new. Actually, it's something that is new. So I have this work. I want to clear. I will save it so we understand how this do file work. Let's save this do file again. Do file example. This is the one I used the last one. I want to replace it so that I will not be having multiple. Let's say we have closed this work. Don't save. Okay. So now I don't have anything. This is it. It's closed. And maybe like my friend have done a work and the person just send the do file to me. Now me, I don't need to go all over and start doing the whole work again. All I need to do is to open the do file that my friend sent to me. So this is the do file. Let's look at the output so we understand. You see, now there's nothing in the variable window. Mr. Adeshino, I hope I'm not too fast today. Are you with me? Are you following me? Okay. So we can all see that there's nothing here. The output window, there's nothing there. The variable window, nothing. So this is pure new window. And I have my do file. This can be like maybe like a million work. It's the same process. And I quickly want to do what my friends use 3 4 days to do. All I need to do is to select it because this data set, we both this is inbuilt. But if this is not what you save your own data set as, all you need to do is to make sure that you change this particular one. This is where we talk about your working directory, or better still, open your own data and start copying the command from the thing that you have in common. So that means you have your own price too. It is written as price. You have the foreign, it is written the same way. Don't forget that this one will give me error because there's nothing like this foreign. I just use it as example. This price too, there's nothing like price with capital letter. So all I need to do is to select all. And I will come to this side, this last button here, this execute selection. Just a click and the whole work will be done here, right here. Do you see? Both my error or the error that the person make and everything will also show here. That is the essence of do file. Do file will help you to produce your work without stress. You can reproduce your work without stress. Is it clear? Any question, please? Any question? Should I take it as no question? Yes, sir. Okay, I understand. Is that Mr. Olushola? Mr. Moshola. You did not use this. The syntax to get the inbuilt data is use this. This is the syntax. Then the file name is auto. So write this. Can you see it? Please do it now and let's see, or share your screen so we'll be able to see. And no problem. Oh yeah, do it now and let's be sure if it will give you the same thing. Is it working? If I press enter now, you see it will wipe away what I have here before. This is a new file. So you do it, please. It's working. Okay, thank you so much. Please, any other question? No, this is another file. Yeah, are you looking for GHS? Ah, no, no, no. This one is inbuilt. So if you want to use GHS data, which we will do now, because I want to teach us how to merge data sets, and how to rename. So any other question? Go ahead, sir.
So when you copied the commands from the 62 file,
Yes.
where was it pasted in this window?
Okay. When I copy the command from the history window, this is called history window. I copy this. Under this graphics, you will see new do file editor. That means you want to create a do file. It is in another place, but you can just use this one. Just double click on it. I have a this new window will come. It is called do file editor, and I pasted the work there. If you have not done anything, you will not have any command. This one is like, oh, I'm a professional, I want to start writing my own do file. Do you get? I want to start writing my what they call coding, like my code. I want to write the command, but because I'm a beginner, I don't need to go through that. I don't know the command to write, but I know how to use point and click to execute any operation that I want. Is it clear, ma? I think that's Madam Oluwatoyin. Am I correct? Okay, thank you so much, ma. So is it clear? And please watch the previous video so you understand. This is um this is history window, this is command window, this is output window, variable window, and property window. So that is it. Now let me take us through how to I want us to look at how to merge a data set. If your client should give you a data set, and okay, let's merge a data set, then we'll come back. So now, for the sake of those that are joining us for the first time, we are working with this data set. When you open your GHS, you will see post harvest and planting. Post harvest and post planting. We are using post harvest. Click on post harvest, then you will see agriculture, community, and household. Inside household, you will have section 1, section 2, and is indicating that this is harvest wave 5. Harvest wave 5. So I noticed that somebody sent a recording to me during the week, and the person is actually opening agriculture. So that is a data set for you to also practice on your own. But you will be wondering, why am I not getting what these people, my own data set is different? It's because you are opening something else, not the same thing that we have. But the process is the same. If you want to export, it's still the same way. If your client should give you data sets, you know it will not be this one that we are using to practice. Okay, so we are using sec 1 harvest, sec 2 harvest. I want to use it to teach us how to extract data and how to also merge data set. We also talk about data identification. So now I will open this sec 1 harvest. This is because I have my starter ready. If you don't have starter setup, if you don't have the application or the software, if you try to open it, it will not open. It's more or less like you don't have Excel application on your phone and you are trying to open Excel, it will not open. Okay, but because my installation is done, this is it. I want to open this. This is the one we are using. Sec 1 and 2 just to teach us. Then we use that auto file to perform analysis so that all of us will be on the same page. Now I have this. This information look too cumbersome for me. This is real life work. This is general household survey data. The one collected 2023-2024. This is the latest information about Nigeria household. So I have zone, states. This is 117 information, but you are wondering, I'm seeing S1, Q3, S this, S that. How do I do this? What is the meaning of this? That is one of the work of starter. You can easily decode or try to get information about the work through the label. It is well labeled. See, look at it. So I can describe part of the basic command that you use. You see this describe, you will always need it. Now I want to read about this work. So all this one, how do I work with it? See the information about them. I don't even need any PDF. But when you are downloading secondary data, they will always back it up with PDF that you will need to read. But if you are using starter, you can just describe it and you will get information about it. The first one is zone, which is very clear. State, LGA is local government, sector, EA, HHID. This is the number, unique number for each household. And under unique number, we have individual. Individual is talking, like in my house now, we have daddy, we have mommy, myself, and I have siblings. Do you get? We are one household. So all of us will bear the same name. You will see, oh, Farumbi, Farumbi, all of us will bear the same name, Farumbi. Like in your own household too, like maybe you, the husband, or you, the wife, then the children. It can be two, it can be just one person in one household, and that household will have a name that puts all of them together. We call it HHID, that is household ID, which can be name, like your last name. But because when you are dealing with software, when you are dealing with computer, they don't understand text, they understand number. So we normally give number to each person so that there will not be any mix up. That means if I have Adeyinka in this class now, it is unique to Adeyinka. We are not going to have another person that is bearing Adeyinka. So it must be a unique number for each person. So we can't have 5 persons from different household bearing number 1. So your HHID is unique to you. Now we have individual ID. For individual ID, in one household, it can be a unique number. But when you are considering other people, it is not unique. Father is father. In my own household, I have a father. Another person too have a father. So that is like individual ID. So you have a father. Let's say father is the head of the house. We give the person number 1. That is individual number 1. In your own household too, that means you have number 1. Another person too is having number 1. Spouse number 2. Children number 3. So in that your own household too, the person can be number 3. In a family where we have housemaid, we can decide to give housemaid, housemaid is number 10. So for everybody, your housemaid number is 10. So that is individual ID. But you see, this HHID is a number that uniquely identify each household. Why individual ID is individual number that uniquely identify the type of individual that you represent in the household. Is it clear? Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Okay, so that is about that. Now we now start, let's look at S1Q4. What is S1Q4? If you look at the label, is this name still a member of the household? That means this one is asking about membership. Is either you are part of the household or not. So you can rename it and call this S1Q4. Why are you renaming? The purpose is for you to be able to interpret your work, to be able to understand a variable at glance, not S1Q4. All of us will need to crack our brain. What's S1Q4, S1Q3, S1? So we can rename it and give it a proper name that when you see, you will know that, this is what this one is saying. S1Q4 is talking about membership of household. S1Q2, the label is, the question they ask here is, what is the sex of the name? It's asking, what is the sex? That means it's asking about gender, right? So we can rename, and I will show us how to rename. It's very simple. And I will beg us to please practice on your own. If you practice, you send it to me. Oh, let me check this work. I will see. Then, the more you practice, the more other things that you will discover. And anything you practice is already a part of you. So this one, S1 Q3 is talking about what is the relationship to the head of the house. Is the person maybe like head of the house is my husband, or I am the head of the house. Then what is your relationship with the head of the the head of the house is my brother, like I'm a brother to the head of the household. So that's what you will be able to decode and rename it appropriately. Now let's look at S1 Q6 so that we'll stop there. How old is the name? This one is talking about what? Can somebody help me? This is talking about what? Age. Age. So God bless you. Now I want us to do one exercise. This is how to describe. Then when you want to understand each of these, it means you should read what you have here. Do you see? Now, can somebody help me? What is 34 saying? Somebody should tell me what 34 is saying. Another person should tell me what 24, 34. Let's look at it if you have your own data. Sir? Mm-hmm. He's saying, okay, this 34 is asking, let me pause. Oh, yeah, continue, please. Yes, that's correct. Thank you so much. Somebody's mic is. Thank you, Mr. Moyele. Okay. So let's go back. I think we are having understanding now. You see, this 24 is asking 24, what is the name main religion? It means that it's asking what is the religion. So if you want to put a name to it, if you want to rename it from this S1 Q4, what are we going to call it? Religion. uh Religion, or somebody will say main religion. So that is it. So for 34, I hope this recording is clear. So for 34, is asking what is or was the industry classification of name's biological mother? Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay. So please, when you are not answering any question, just mute. Thank you. Okay, so this one, S1Q34, is asking what is or was the industry classification of the biological mother. It's just asking about like which industry is your mother in? How did they classify it? And we will see the answer now. So this is how to explore your data. You need to explore, read it so you understand what your client is trying to say. Abi the data set you have. Now I will just browse. I want to see the data at the back end. It's asking me, do you want to switch? I want to switch mode. So this is it. I will just go there. You see, S1 Q2 is talking about gender, right? And this is the way it is coded. Male, female, male, female. Male is 1, female is 2. We can also recode. We can also generate our own. We will do it sharp, sharp. So let's confirm what S1 Q2 Q24. That's like saying section 1 question 24. Look at it. S1 Q24. It is missing. People did not provide information and there's a reason for that. Only these two that say Christian, Christian. So if I want to make my work faster, I can sort it. I want to sort by S1 Q24. I already know that is religion. This is it, S1 Q24. You will write the command. The command to sort is sort. You see how simple it is? Sort. S1Q24. I'll bring it here and I'll say enter. It is sorted. That's why you say in this place now, it is saying sorted by S1Q24. Before it was sorted by, I think, HHID. Here, you see, sorted by HHID and individual. So now I will browse. You see, this thing is black because the command is wrong. So this is the correct spelling. This is it. Now S1Q24 is sorted. Do you see? So that I'll be able to see. I can see Christian here. See the amount of this thing that is missing. Do you see? We will also look at how to dictate if your variable is missing and how to handle missing value. Okay? So now I have this, I've explored, I know what it is. Now, if I want to extract, I want us to extract first. So this is what I do. I want somebody to tell me, for you to know if you know how to explore your data set, I want you to look for age. I say, oh, you are going to extract data, extract age, extract religion, extract gender. I want to know the gender of these people. I want to know the gender, their age, their marital status, the religion they are practicing. Okay? And I also need information about their education level. So this is the point I tell people to write. Please write, because I like you to practice on your own. So we are going to be looking for gender. So we want to explore our data sets. We are going to look for gender. So you are looking for gender, age, marital status, religion, education. I need information about their education level. Education level or year of schooling, or whether they ever attend any school. This is the point I normally tell people to share their screen when they are practicing. So can somebody tell me which data set here represents gender? How do I know? I have this. It can be more than this. So I have 117 variables. As a professional, do I need to start reading it one after the other? How do I do this? Somebody should help me. How will you do that, please? Are we together? Yes, you can actually use command. Or if you don't know command, that means we have to read it one after the other. There's a command that we use. You can say look for. Look for. Don't forget what I preach. Oh. Don't be scared of getting error. Starter is not difficult. If you see any error, just pay attention. Look at your command. Maybe the command is wrong. So I would say look for. I'm looking for gender. I put this on purpose. It's telling me there's nothing like gender. In this data set, no gender. Gender is also called sex, right? So I can say look for sex. Me, I know there is sex that is written there. Do you see? It will bring that variable for me. Variable, this name, saying that S1Q2, what is the sex of the name? Do you see? So I will write it in front of gender. What we are doing now is data identification or variable identification. Some people can tell you they have this large data set and they say, Please, I really want to extract. Can you help me extract the data that I need? I want to use GHS. I want to use NHS's data, but I don't know how to extract. All you need to ask them is, can I see the variable you need? Then you will open it in starter, then you do it under few seconds. You get your money and send this thing to the person. Please, I hope I'm not too fast. Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So in front of gender, I already know that it is coded as sex. I will now write S1 Q2. I'm actually writing and I expect you to also write so that you will be clear with what we are doing. Now we are also looking for age. Age. What is the command now, please? Look for, I will write age and say enter. Now look at this space now. I have S1 Q6. This one is saying how old is name. This one is age in completed year. There's another thing that is related to age. You see the reason is bringing it because in this S1 Q3 and Q39I underscore 2, how was the money received from the name used? Mortgage fund for land. Do you see? Because of that age that is there, that is the reason it's bringing it. So you'll be able to declare and say, I'm not talking about mortgage, I'm talking about the number of years. Do you get? So I already know that age is in S1 Q6. Are we together? We are also looking at marital status. All you need to do is to type it there. Look for marital. This is looking too straightforward, but most of the time you may not see it. You may not see it, but you will keep on searching. For example, if it's marital status, I can say married. Look for married. Look for like put it in different spelling. So I already know that the marital status is in S1 Q16. S1 Q16. I'm also looking for religion. If I don't want to go through this look for here, you can filter it here too. All you need to do is to say age. Anything that is related to age will come up and you'll be able to write it and say, oh, it's in S1 Q something. I'm also looking for, this time around, let's say I'm looking for religion. This is it. S1 Q24.
Okay, I cannot see where
Sir? Come again, sir, please.
you said
Let me bring it.
where
Sir?
where is
Okay. I think it's network. You see the, is it my net? Hello? Okay. Let me try. You are the one that we you see yours, you know I'm displaying. Try to zoom it. Yes, you are the one to do it. Let me still try. Let me change my display setting. You will use your hand to zoom it. See, have people changed the scale more than because I tried to work on it during the week. Yeah. Okay, it's not too big enough. I hope it will be better now. Is it? See, I cannot manipulate this interface. Is it better? Am I still here? See, look at my WhatsApp so you understand. Do you see how big this WhatsApp is? Do you see? But when you come to starter interface, see, the only place I have control over is where I'm typing, which I can. Do you see? That I can easily zoom. So in this place now where I'm showing the screen, this is what you are seeing. Try to zoom it. Okay. This one. This cursor. How do I make it bigger than this? Okay. All right, don't worry. After this class, I will still try to explore how to do that. So I will take it slow so that I will be seeing it. So as I was saying, instead of typing look for, you can also come here. Can we see? This variable window now. This is where I am. Can you see, please? So you see, like up here, you can type. For example, I'm looking for education. This is one of the trick. When you are looking for something, you don't need to write everything finish. So you can get quick access. Like, because if I'm looking for marital status and I'm looking for married and I say married, it may not come up depending on the data that you have. So I'm saying that you don't need to use the command all the time. You can filter it here from this variable window. It will point you to where it is. So can we move forward? Any question? Any question, please? Okay. So I will take it as no question. So the next thing I want us to look for now is education. Now this is education. You see this education that I have here? Let's read it. S1Q28 is talking about what is/was named biological father's highest education grade completed. This is talking about the biological father. But I'm looking for the name itself, the name, the person that is responding, is answering the question. I want to know the level of education. It is not here. If you look at S1Q33, what is the highest education level completed by the name? This is talking about biological mother. This other one, at the time name left the house, what was the name's highest education level? This one is related to it. It's asking the person, like, okay, this particular, we have household, we have individual. The reason it is saying the name is because under that individual, each person is responding. Each person is responding. So if I want to work with the household head, I will just focus on household head. If I want to work with the housemaid in that particular house, I will focus on it. If it's the female household member that I want to work with, I will just focus on them. And each of these person respond to the question listed. That is why it is saying name, because it can be anybody. They all have their column. We'll see it later. Now, this one look like it, S1Q39B. At the time name left the house, this is talking about people that are not longer part of the family. What was the name highest education level? And this last one is saying, what is the highest education level completed of name as of now? So these two is looking like it. So okay, so I can write for education. I will write S1Q39B and S1Q39C. So it is time for us to extract this variable. That means we only want to keep this particular variable. Why are we doing data extraction? Most of the time when you are dealing with secondary data, or let me say large data sets, you may not need everything, and that is the reason you should have the skill to extract. It is not hard. What you want to do now, when you say extract, it means you want to take a part of it, of your data set. You want to just take some part. Is either you keep it or you delete the one you don't need. So the basic command we use to extract data set is keep. That means help me to retain this particular variable. You can also extract observation. What do I mean by extracting observation? We already know that observation talks about respondent. It talks about your sample. Now, I have in this place, I have different people. Let's look at gender. I have male and female. What if I just want to deal with male? That means I will need to keep male. I will retain it in my data set, or I will delete female. So it can also be the other way around. Maybe it's female that I want to work with and I want to delete male. So the command is either you keep or you delete. The command to delete when you are extracting is to say drop. Drop means delete. I believe somebody will write it somewhere. I will still give us a cheat code, like where you will see all these small command and what they do. So in this case now, I say we need gender, age, marital status, religion, education, ever attend school. Let's look at attend school. It is not there. It is not in this data set. I know, but I just want to confirm it to us that it is not here. Can I move forward now? Hello? Okay. Thank you so much. I know why the thing is echoing now. It's because of the mic that I'm using. So I'm sorry. Mm, it's not there. Okay. So now we want, okay, is education. So now we just want to extract the one that we can see from this data set. It's just for us to practice. So you may need more than this. Now it's variable that I want to deal with first. Is variable. Look at it. We have 117 variable, right? But now I'm saying that I need gender, age, marital status, religion, and education. In this place, I've been able to identify gender, age, marital status, religion, education, but whether they attend school or not, I can't find it here. Because when you see this education, you will see that some people may not complete the form. So let's now extract this variable. The command to extract variable is to say keep. Then you will now start picking the variable that you need. Here, you will say keep. Keep is for, like, you want to retain some data. Why you want the remaining one to, you want to delete the remaining one. Is it clear, ma? Okay. So you say keep, then I will start putting the variable that I need. You see this zone is a must because I want to know the location they are in. I want to know their state, the local government, the sector. So just like if you're also working on your own data set, there are some variables that are very crucial that you should keep. So I'm keeping this. You see this HHID is like, it depends. Okay. 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 Now this is what I tell people. It is either you are working for somebody or the work is yours. Data analysis work will start from after you have done your methodology. You know you have your model is stated. Your model is stated, so you already know the kind of variable that you need. Is it clear, ma? Is it clear, ma? Okay. You must, before you start analyzing data, you must have a research question that you are trying to solve. You must have maybe like an objective. Do you get? That will not lead you to, maybe I'm not making sales and I want to know, like, why am I not making sales? Is it because of my location? Is it because of the way I attend to my clients? The same way, if you want to measure productivity and you are saying, let me compare people that are working from home and those that come to office daily, which one is performing? Like, is it people that work from home or the one that is coming to work? The same way, if you want to do impact assessment, maybe like there's subsidy and you want to know, does this subsidy actually have effect on people or not? You know, you are going to create a model. For example, you say, okay, maybe like the factor that would determine um maybe like participation, or that will determine whether people will benefit or not. Part of it may be you are looking at gender. Do they give male and female equally? Is it people that are rich that are benefiting or the one that are poor? Do they include youth? What about people with disability? Your data, the information you have, will tell you what the data is saying, and you'll be able to carry out your objective, whether you want to do impact assessment or you just want to do descriptive analysis. You want to know what's the percentage of people that benefit, what what is their location. Do you understand, ma? Doctor? Okay, so let's continue. Yes. No, say it. Mm. Okay. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. So we'll get there. You see what we are doing now? It is part of data management. The things you do before you even say you want to analyze data. Zone can be my dependent variable and it can also be the dependent variable. What we are doing is, what are the variables that I need? It is when you are now doing analysis that you say, oh, this is my dependent variable, this is my independent. This one is just like data management. I want to extract all the variables that I need for my model. Don't worry, from tomorrow we'll start with descriptive analysis. Okay, so I'm extracting this. I need HHID, very, very important. I need their individual ID too, to be able to know who are the people that I'm dealing with. Then we'll start with variable. This S1Q2 is sex. S1Q6, I need it. I'm bringing it. S1Q16 is marital status. Q16. Do you see? I'll bring it here. S1Q39B is talking about the before the person left the house. That's if you are dealing with migration, people that move from one location to another. It depends on your objective. But this is 9B. Okay? And also 9C. We'll use it to justify. We are just learning data management generally. Go ahead, sir.
Excuse me. You forgot S1Q24.
Thank you so much. So you see now, thank you. So I will go to S1Q24. Thank you. This is it. So now all of this is ready. Hmm? This is what I need. The moment I click enter, it will delete others. But mind you, I still have the original file. So I always tell people, keep the original file. So now I'm extracting only this variable. I will now go and save as. Save as. because I don't want to replace the original file. I will now say section 1 extracted. This is what I need. I say save. The work is saved, right? If I copy all this that I have and I put it in my do file, if I send it to, let's say, Madam Oluwatoyin now, she did not need to do any work. All she need is to open the do file, open this in our data set. Let me copy it so that she will understand. She missed the previous class. Like this. Let's say this is what I have and I sent to her. She open and say, okay. Mind you, my own system is where this data set is user, Dell, desktop, Word 4. Maybe that's not where our own data set is. All you need to do is open this data set, sec1 harvest, and start from here. Just copy this. You can copy it like this and paste it where you, let me just do the practical so that she will understand. If I send her that do file, she will go to where our data set is. Let's say this is sec1. She will just open it. So the do file that I sent to her, she will just paste it because we have common. But you see this save, it will not work. And I will show us the reason it will not work. So let me just remove it first. So she wants to extract. She did not want to go through the process that me have done. All she needs to do is to do this. Do you see? Everything that as I was moving, browsing, checking it from the other end is doing. Now this is it. The work is done and we are on the same page. Our job now is to now go and save. If she use my own, this is still my laptop, but it will still give me issue because I have this sec1 extracted. This one. This name, I have it on the system. It will not work on our own laptop because our own system, maybe it's not even Dell. Maybe where she wants to save the work to is not even desktop. So all you need to do is for you to go and click your own and save the work. Let me do this. You will hear, do you want to replace the previous one? You know I have this one, the one I just saved now. So the best thing is I will just use 2 in order for it to differentiate between the two and say enter. It will work like that. So starter is not hard. You just need somebody to point the work to you and say this is how to do, this is how to do it. So this work now is done. It is saved here. You see extracted 2. This is the one I did. No. Check the time. You see 2:20, 2:20. So that's the essence of do file. So I believe we know how to extract data now. Any question before I move to rename? I want us to rename today. Any question, please? Should I take it as no question? Abi, am I here? Ask.
Actually, I have a question, but I think maybe it should be of practical because the way you are explaining the do file, then the saving part, I'm actually not clear with it. Maybe we can able to lay our hands on practical. We do it by ourselves. After
Yes.
that, then it will be clear.
Yes. Please make sure you do it. Practice. Now, you have Monday, Tuesday. I will try to send this work to us today. We have Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday, and Thursday to ask me questions so that I will not come here and still delay other people. Do you get? Do you understand, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So please, you need to practice. So this is how to do it. Now, let's move to how to rename. How to rename. You see all this S1, Q something, you don't want it this way. You can use it like that, but if I don't, what if your, maybe like your supervisor or the person you are working with say, no, as a professional, your work supposed to be clear. Which one is S1, Q for this one? I need a proper name. So let's learn how to rename. The command to rename is still the same as rename. You type rename, and the next thing that will follow is the old name. I have S1, Q2. You put it there, then write the new name that you want. What is S1, Q2 saying, please? Anybody?
Gender.
Gender. I can put it as gender. I can say sex. Do you get? But make sure you put it the proper way. Gender, sex, and you say enter. Do you see it has changed? Maybe I should bring it closer here. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So that is how to rename. Now, if you have, let's say you have like 1,000 variables that you want to rename, you cannot afford to be doing it one after the other. How do I rename at once? Let's say I can rename 100 at once, 20 at once. You still type rename, open a bracket, put the variables that you want to rename. You see S1, Q6, S1, Q16, S1, Q24, this. You are done. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I correct? 5, right? Close that bracket. Now, open a new bracket and start giving it the name, the new name. The first one is S1, Q6. Please, what is S1, Q6 saying? Age. Then you put space. What is S1, Q16? Marital status. Please, when you are writing, don't put space. Marital status is just a name of a variable. Don't go and write marital and you put status. That is already saying that you want to rename S1, Q2 for a status. So what do you do instead? Use this underscore. Do you see? Or better still, write it together. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. So I will now put space. The next one is S1Q24. And that is what?
Religion.
I will say religion. You can write it in small letter, you can write it in capital letter. Anything that is convenient for you. Okay? Religion, then you put space. S1Q39B is talking about, let's bring it so it will be clear. This one is saying that highest education of, okay, before. So I will say before. I will just say edu before. That's talking about education level before the person left the house. You can write your own the way you want it. You can say, some people will say highest. They can write it as highest. And they will say before edu. This case, you are the one that you know what you are writing. The label is still there. So write it and make sure that the meaning, you know what it means. Do you get? Let me make it. So do you see? I'm putting in the highest before edu. Your own can be before edu or education before. You will understand what it means to you. Then I'm putting space. The next one is S1Q39C. What is that saying? This one is saying, what is the highest edu level completed name? Now, I will now say, now edu. This is now. I say edu. I want it to be, that highest, I want it to show there. Then the next thing is you will close it. Let's count it together. How many old variable do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many is the new name? Age, marital status, religion, highest before edu, and now edu highest. So I have 5 old variable names and 5 new variable names. Is it clear? I will say enter and it will change everything at once. So this is how to rename variable. Is either you want to do it one after the other or you rename it at once. This is how to do it. Any question before I move forward?
Yes, I have a question, please.
Go ahead, sir.
Hello, can I go ahead?
Please go ahead, sir.
Hello.
Is my mic off? Go ahead, sir.
Oh, okay. Now I can hear you. All right. So thank you very much. I wanted to ask a question with regards to the rename. After rename, you put an open bracket, and it looks as if after open bracket before the S there is a space. So I want to know: is there a space before
No, it's not
the
going to
S?
affect.
Before the S inclusive, so there is no space.
It's not going to affect. You can put space and you can decide not to put space. It can be like this or it's not going to affect the work.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
Sorry, but you said it have changed. Where is the new name now?
See it. We have not saved the work. Oh. You know before this gender was S1Q2 and it has changed. So the next thing now is you will save it. Hmm? This is done. I will save. Any other question?
Yes, ma'am.
Please ask your question.
So if you want to amend what you have renamed now, how do you do that? In which window will you do that?
Okay, oh yeah, give me example like amend how.
Okay, like maybe the highest underscore before exhibition. If you want to amend it, like trying to give it another name, how do you
You
go
will
about
still
it?
rename it.
Okay, you come back to command.
For example, let's look at it together. Let's say this one, this highest before edu. I want it to be like highest edu before. Do you get? I will just say rename. I will bring this. Has become the old name now. What is the new name that I want? I want it to be highest edu before. Do you get? I will now say enter. It will change it. Do you see? Thank you so much, ma. Okay. Any other question, please?
Yes, please. Question.
Go ahead.
Thank you. So it is only the command that is case sensitive that does not accept capital. I realized when you were renaming some of the variables in their names they are capital letters. So we can use capital letters there, but we cannot use in the command. Yes.
Yes. So it's the command that is case sensitive. Another thing is I say if you are working, let's say you want to say maybe you are running your analysis. You see the same way your variable is written here. That is what you should use. It can be in capital letter. Let's say I want to rename. I want to rename zone. This zone that is in small letter, I want it to be in capital letter. See, and I say rename zone. There won't be any issue with it. It has become this capital letter. That means when I'm pointing at this, let's say I want to summarize. I cannot say summarize, then I will not write it in small letter. There's no any variable here that is written like this. Do you get it, sir? Do you understand, sir?
Actually, no, I don't.
Let me bring it
Okay.
very clear.
Can I repeat my question?
Repeat your questions, please.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, in the process of renaming some of the variables, for example, now highest, there is capital
Mm.
So my question to you is the command, which is
Mm.
rename. The
Mm.
command given there is rename, the variable name that you want change to the variable name you
Mm.
want to reflect. So my question is, in those areas you can put capital letter, but when you want to give the command, you can't use any capital letter. That is my question.
When you want to write your command, I understand. I just want to make sure that I answered this in the right way. When you are writing your command, rename should be in small letter, sort small letter, describe small letter. Now, if you want to perform, let's say you want to rename this age. Maybe this is what you are saying. You want to rename age, right? This one. You now want to put age to be in capital letter, right? It will work.
Okay.
It will work. See, it has
That's
changed.
nice. That's answered now.
Eh, it will work. You have control over that. You can decide to put, you can even write A in small letter, then G, capital letter, E, capital, it will still work. Just know that when you are doing your analysis, put it the same way it is here. Okay. Thank you so much. Any other question, please?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. In saving of the work that we are doing,
Mm.
the last time that we did, we keep those things, those variables that we are working with, we save it.
Mm.
Now we name the variable. We now want to save it. Are we going to replace it with the previous one, or we are going to save it as a new file?
Okay.
So I just want to know how we are saving. Are we saving each analysis with a new file, or we are updating whatever we have?
See, that will now depend on, you know, when to replace. That means you don't need, if you know that you don't need the old one, just replace. If I don't want to be keeping too much work and I know that I will not need it again, I will just save it. It's asking me, do you want to replace this extracted that I mentioned? I will say yes, because it's the same thing. Now I've modified. In the previous one, it is still written as S1, Q this, Q that, but now I've given it a name. I will say yes. So it is about you. Do you think you will still need that one? If yes, that means you should create a new file. But if you know that you will not need that data set again, just modify it. So for now, I like is I already modified the data set. This is better than the previous one. I'm going with this. Any other question? Can we move forward now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So this work now is saved. I will now close it. Do you want to save change be made to untitled? Which one is untitled? Okay, I just use this to for illustration. Don't save. My work is saved. Oh, the main work is saved. Now this time around, I want to now use the second file. I want to teach us how to merge data sets. How to merge. If you have multiple variables, like you have them in different data sets. How to merge data sets now. Okay? So this is sec 2. No, this is extracted. It's not what I want. I want, you know, we used sec 1 harvest, right? This time around, I want to work on sec 2 harvest. This sec 2 is about education level. It is labeled. Do you see? Nigeria GHS panel with 5 post-harvest household sec 2. This is section 2, talking about education. So let's quickly do the same thing. That's why I say if you know how to go about your work, you don't need anybody around you again. This place now. Okay? Here now, what I'm looking for is I want to find out about education. You can always say look for. It's supposed to be in small letter. Ah, battery low. Okay. You say look for education. I want edu. So this will give me information about education. So in this place, I have S2 Q9. Please, let's write it. S2 Q9 is talking what is the highest education level. This is the main thing that I'm looking for, but we use it to look at how to manage our data, how to clean, and which variable is good for your work. So I need S2 Q9, which is edu, highest education. Then we have S2 Q21. This one is talking about is the person who paid for the most education. I don't need this. That's if your own objective need this now, you will extract. I think the main thing I need here is what is the highest educational level. I want to know the educational level of the person. That is what I need. Now, I also need information about whether the person ever attends school or not. We will see the reason I'm doing this when we are doing data cleaning. I want to know if the person ever attend school. So I can say look for, let me say school. All this talked about school. All of this. But what I need is S2 Q6. Has the name ever attend any school? I need that information because it's going to give me yes, no. So if people are saying no, you will see the reason you'll be having missing value under highest education level. The person that already told you that I did not go to school, you now ask another question, what is your highest level of education? Some people will not answer. And when they do not answer, it means you have missing value. So there's difference between people that genuinely did not answer and the one that is because the information you are asking them is not related to them. Or maybe the information even jumped. Because there's a way we design questionnaire that when people are saying no, it will skip some part of the question for them. Automatically, there will be missing value in that data set. Okay? So let's just extract now. I just need to extract these two. Attend any school and highest education level. So can somebody help me to extract this? What is the command? Anybody, please?
Sorry, ma, before we go further, the second one that we've selected, S to keywords,
Q6. This is it, the first one.
Q6.
Yes.
The command is keep.
Okay. Thank you so much. So the command is keep. So what are the data I should put here? These two that we want to do now.
S to Q9
S2Q9.
and S to Q6.
Thank you. S2Q9. Where is it? Thank you. And S2Q6. I'll say enter. Can you see? Hey, I made a mistake because I did not keep the, like now, this is information of these people. But who owns the information? I did not put it. I need the HHID and I need the individual ID. So in case you also made this mistake, what do you suppose to do? Just say clear. I want to start again. You see this your window. What you have done, I will say bring it back. My data set is back. Now I want to do keep. This is it. Before I will do keep, this is the two. You see this important information about them? State, local government, the sector, the EA, HHID information, and individual ID. I'm supposed to keep it with it. Do you see? All you need to do, you say clear. We have explained what clear will do. Clear will delete the data set in the memory. And I'm using this use again. That means go and bring this work for me. This is still my laptop. Go and bring it. I've given use means go and bring it. Use this file. Bring it, go to a user del desktop port 4, then bring this particular one, it will bring it. Then instead of me saying look for this one, I've done it, I don't need it again, I just want to extract. That's why I use this keep. I've written these two before, I will now add the one that I did not remember to add before. Is it clear?
Please come again, that part.
If you made mistake like what I did not remember to keep, to add other things, this is the only thing that I say you should keep. And this, oh, the whole work now deleted like this. Let me do it again. See what I have. I can see S1 Q6, which is ever attend school and the highest level of education, I can see. But who owns this information? This person is saying yes. This one is putting the, but who owns the information? I've deleted the important part of the work. That's why I say what you do is you will clear. You can close it and go and bring it. But as a professional, you don't need that. I will just clear what I have. That's everything gone. You see this use. This is the data, right? Sec2 harvest. I will say bring it, bring my work back. Then I will write the correct command. I want you to keep this, keep all of this for me. Delete the remaining one. Any other question? Is it clear?
Well, what you explain is clear, ma. But I think my own laptop is not having all those information. My own command window is not having all those information.
Oh yeah, no problem. You will share your screen. Can you share your screen?
Yes, I can, but I'm not connected. I'm using my tab.
No,
That's why
don't
I'm
worry.
not.
I noticed maybe you have skipped a step. Do you have section 2? Do you have the data
Yes,
set?
I
Open
yes,
it. Open it.
I've opened it already. I've opened it already. Like when you made the mistake, when you went back to
Mm.
go and take the use.
Mm.
So my own is just showing used, then look for the one I searched for the particular section.
So how do we correct it now that you are not connected? But I understand, don't worry. You still have the session open, right?
Yes, I have it opened, but I think the one you use there is on the first one that we did. That's for the section one post harvest 5.
I'm using section 2, please. This is it now. It's boldly written. See, sec 2 harvest. What you should do is this. Write clear. Write clear.
Okay, I've cleared it.
Now, write keep.
Hello, ma.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, ma.
Write keep, then select the variable that you need.
Okay.
So you put S2, Q9, S2, Q6, put other important variables, especially the HHID and individual ID.
Okay, ma.
Well done, sir. Is Madam Oluwatoyin still with us?
I'm here.
Okay. Okay, ma. I hope you are getting it, ma.
Gradually, yes.
Are you practicing? Are you doing it?
No, I'm not.
You watch the video and take it step by step. Mm. You're welcome.
One question. I hope we're still at merging data set.
And we are getting there. We are extracting what we need here, what we need in the first one. We will now merge it. That's where I will stop today so that we can go and practice. Then tomorrow we'll begin something else. So have you done it? Is that Mr.
Yes, it's showing now, ma.
is showing? Okay, that means we can move forward. Thank you. So what I want somebody to rename this for me. At this level now, what I do is when I show the first one, the next one I tell participants, can you share your screen? Oh yeah, do it. Do you get? But now that many of us are not connected, so I want to rename. Can somebody help me rename S to Q6? What should I do? Just tell me what to do. Madam Oluwatoyin, tell me what to do.
Sorry, I didn't get the question.
I want to rename. I want to rename S to Q6, S to Q9. First, what is the command?
The command is rename
Okay,
S2Q6
okay,
SQ29.
okay,
Then you type what you want it to be renamed as.
okay. Yeah, what should I rename S to Q6 as? Let me bring it here so it will be very clear.
Highest education.
Is that Madam Oluwatoyin?
No.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Please let her do it so that we carry her along. What should we rename it as? Read it to S1Q6 is saying what? As the name ever. Mhm.
You can say school attended.
Okay. Okay. What's S1Q6? Q9. Q9, sorry.
S2Q9 retired education related content. Then we can say maybe highest underscore edu completed.
Mhm. Thank you. This is it. This is how to do it. So we don't have to have a uniform name. The most important thing is you shall know what you are recording. You know what you are renaming it as. But you see this school attended. If you ask me now, like you put a question, you say school attended, I will start telling you that I went to so university, I went to this, I went to that. But that is not where we are going to. The question here is, have you ever attended any school? So I can put it as attend school, or we still put it as school attended. What is important is you that you are working on the data set, you understand what you are doing, and the label is still there. So I will leave it like this. I'm following Madam Oluwatoyin's footstep. I will now say, okay, can somebody tell me what is wrong with this data? Or should I just put it and say enter?
Hello, my hands have been raised. I have been
Hey,
trying to speak.
I'm so sorry, please. You know, when I'm, oh yeah, please speak.
Yeah. So, for multiple variables, you need to enclose it in brackets. Sorry, you need to, she needs to enclose the names you want to rename first, then
Eh,
type the name
eh,
intends to use in the second bracket. So,
okay. So, Madam Oluwatoyin, do you understand?
I get it now.
You see that when I just enter on purpose, I always tell people don't be scared of error. If there's any error, then you will now come and say, ah, what did I do wrong? This thing is already giving you like a kind of hint, saying that syntax is rename, old, name. They are giving you all this. Rename, old names, let it be in brackets. New name, let it also be in brackets. So that is the only thing that is missing here. You put it in brackets, and you put this one too in bracket, and this bracket, and this one too in brackets. I will say enter, and the work is done. Is it clear? So I will now save this one. Don't forget that I'm still working with the original file. I will now save this. I will save it as, I will give it a name. I will now say edu. You can give any name that you want. I want education extracted. I will now save. Do you see? I'm done with this work. If I want to be keeping my do file, I will write the do file and bring it for us, because I want to make sure that we stop here so that people can do other things. Now we want to merge this data set together. Hmm? This is where I'm saving my work. Eh, is this too big? Okay, this is the work I have. You know, I extracted two. The first one, how did I label it? Let me sort it by date modified. Okay. So the first one, I put it as sec1 extracted. This is the data. And the new one that I have now is education extracted. I will open this sec1 extracted. This is it. Shebi, this is the work. I believe we know how to check our data set now. You can browse, you can write command, you can do point and click. This is the one. This one, how many variables do I have here? I have 13 now, as against when I have 117. I have 13 here. And the other one, the edu extracted. You see this one that I open now, we call it master. We want to merge the two together now. This is master. The one that I'm bringing, we will call that one is going to be using. So, to merge data set, you are a beginner, you don't know. I want to start writing command. No. Let starter write the command for you. Come to data. Click data, then go to combine data sets. When you get to combine data sets, what do you want to do? I want to merge. You click on merge two data sets. It's you people that say I should change the way my system look. Oh. This is too big. Please, let me reduce it a bit. Okay, I will do it like that. I know what is in there. You come to data, come to combine data sets. I believe some people are following me. This time around, we are going to be focusing on one-to-one. One-to-one on key variable. I already jumped a step. I'm supposed to teach us how to extract variable and how to extract observation. What we are doing now, the one we did is just for variable. We didn't talk about observation. I don't want to jump. So let's extract observation and we'll stop here. Tomorrow we'll start from how to merge data sets. Now, let's browse this work so we both see what we have. In this place now, we have 258,256 observations. That means we have individuals from, do you see, North Zone. When you come here, this is household, then individual. We have both male and female. We have people from different locations. Let's say I want to extract only people. Let me tabulate states so we understand. Tabulate states. In Nigeria, we have 36 states. Then when we have the FCT, that becomes 37. Do you see? They all have their numbers. This Abia is coded as 1. Adamawa is coded as 2. What if I just want to work with people that are in Lagos? If I want to work with only those that are in Lagos, the command is this. You will say keep. Is that my own? No problem. Muted. Okay. So you are going to say, please, if anybody is raising hand, just open your mic so that I can see. I can hear, sorry. So you say keep if. So the command to extract observation is keep if. But if it's variable, you will just say keep and you will list the variable that you want to extract. Let me repeat again. The command to extract variable is just keep and you will list the variable that you want to extract. The command to extract observation is keep if. Then we begin to write the option. Now, I want to only keep, let me say I want to keep those that are male. Only people that are male. I will say keep if. Where do I have male and female? Gender, right? People of God, please, let's answer me. I will say gender, you will bring gender here. If gender, you will now write, you see this equal, equal is very important when you want to refer to a number. Equal, equal. Male is 1, female is 2. We know, right? If we don't know, we can come here to confirm. Under gender, do you see that female is 2 and male is 1? So I can easily say keep if gender equal, equal 1. This one will only retain those that are male. Can I enter it now? Can I go ahead? Bam. If you look at the number of observation, it has reduced from 28,000 that I have here, 256 to 12,726. That means I'm only dealing with male now. This data that I have is only for male. Are we good? So, I want somebody to now help me. What if you want to extract people that are above 50? Let's give assignment. I just want observation. I want to deal with, I already have male here. I want to deal with male individual that are above 50. What is going to be the command? Somebody should try. There's no wrong or right answer for now. Gender. Under gender, I only have male and female. Under gender, let's see, we will get it. Male is 1. I've extracted all the people that I have here. They are male, right? That is settled. But people that their age is greater than 50.
Okay. I think if age is equal to greater than 15.
Thank you. So it's going to be keep if age greater than. I will now say 50. It is when you are dealing with equal to, it must be 2. It will be equal, equal. This is greater than 50. Can I enter? Any question? And when you come here to see, you will never see anybody that the age will be lower than 50. Do you see? All of them. All. How do I easily get this? I can summarize age to see. Age. The minimum age that I have now is 51, as against when I have it to be 0. The minimum there was 0. That means we have some children that were like less than a year old. So this is how to extract observation. What if for the last one, I want a female to answer? Madam Oluwatoyin or Dr. Abiodun. If I want to extract people that are from, let me show us. I will just tabulate. I want to know what I have remaining. Zone, this zone. I want to do people that are from southwest. They are just 271 in number. What is going to be the command, please? My agenda, oh. Where are they? Am I still here? Can you people hear me? Ah. Let's try. Oh yeah, keep If thank you. Mhm. Is equal to southwest. Okay, let me say it maybe southwest. Is it written like, let me shall copy it the way it is. West, Abi? He say this equal is not allowed. Yes, it's supposed to be 6. Yeah, where's the last one? So it's supposed to be 6. Then there's this one. Correct. Type mismatch. Okay. So the correct command is keep if zone equal 6, the number. That's why I put the tabulation. Do you see? It is done. So it is just remaining 271, and this is to confirm to us that you only have 200. See here, you only have 271 of them from southwest. So that is how to do it. Let's stop here. Any question?
Please, the last one that you did now,
Mm.
is it that you use the same, do you continue with the tab we are using before?
Yes,
Then and eight.
yes, I continue. See, these are the one we use to practice. Let me just delete it. Do you see? When I say keep age greater than 50, keep summarized age, just for us to see the summary. Then I tabulated zone to for Madam Oluwatoyin to be able to see the code for each of these um, places.
Okay, that was the part I missed.
Ehen, ehen. Yes, sir. So I say keep if zone equal 6. That means just saying that only people that are from southwest. Please let's make sure we explore this. If you have any question, I will try to send the recording before 9 tonight. Sometimes it take time to load. So this is where we are going to stop, because I want to just in the tomorrow we will extract. I only want individuals that are household head. I only want people that are household head. That's what I need.
Sorry, ma. I want to ask, is the pattern case sensitive?
Yes, we have talked about it. It's case sensitive. Your command, starter command, should be in lowercase.
In the zone,
Mm.
and the headline was given capital letters.
And my own is written as in capital letter. Do you see? I change it at a point.
When I wanted to call for it, I use capital letters. Not allowed.
That's why, see, when you want to do it, always come here to pick, so that it will be the same. I changed my own to capital letter when I was explaining to somebody how to rename, but the way it is in the main file is in small letter. Can you try it now, ma? Okay. So thank you so much, everyone. I will see you tomorrow. Set alarm. It is 1 to 3 p.m. Nigeria time. So set it in your own time, please. So I believe we are good.
Ma, please, you mentioned household aid now. Is it that we are doing it now or tomorrow?
No, we'll start from there tomorrow. Let's go and practice this first. Yes. So thank you so much, everyone. Mr. Adeshina, Madam Oluwatoyin, Mr. Lawan, Mr. Olatunde, Mr. Omoyele, Mr. Omoshola, Madam Oluwakemi, do you want to ask question? Your hand is up. Mr. Gerard, I really, really appreciate you all.
When I try to say if zone equals to southwest, it's telling me zone not far. And on my screen, when I do tab this, I have the tabular form of the two.
Okay. Oh yeah, do it like this. Do it like this, ma. Say keep if come to this zone. Anyhow it is written in your own. Use this arrow button to bring it. Then you will now say equal equal. Maybe it's the southwest that you want to do. 6. So do it now, ma. And Mr. Gerard, thank you so much. God bless you.
Very nice day. Thank you.
You too, sir. Yes. Yes, sir. Bye, ma. All right. Yes, ma. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye bye. Okay, so where's Antoine? He has gone.